Hello, everyone. Hope you're having an awesome day or an awesome evening. This is another Infinity Kingdom video, and I'm excited to talk about Infernal Assault. And you may be saying to yourself right now, but you already did 2 videos on Infernal Assault. What else can you possibly say about Infernal Assault? It's not that complicated. True, it's not that complicated, but I did find a couple things that I want to discuss that I think are good tips to know. And you may know this already, you may not, but I'm going to go ahead and discuss it because it was a very interesting find. So you would think with Infernal Assault, as you go up in the next levels and it gets harder and harder, you would think that eventually you would start doing worse and worse and more troops would die off. But it doesn't necessarily translate that way. So this is the second time that Infernal Assault has shown up in my server that I'm in. And let's get a base of where I'm at right now. I'm sitting there at 127k power. My main march is water. And if I look at it, I'm sitting there at level 14. I've gone up to level 14, and level 14 has really kicked my ass. And so I do not do level 14. And if you remember from my previous video, my sweet spot was level 12. Level 12 was the area that when I attack it, I get kind of below 1,000 consistently with deaths and heals. So if you look at there, my troop losses were at 237. My seriously wounded was at 595. So that is my sweet spot. Well, when it showed back up on the server before, I couldn't remember it was level 12. And I should have looked back on my video, but I didn't look back on my video. And so I started actually with level 11. And to my surprise, it really kicked my ass. I didn't do so hot with 11. So if we go in here, I went ahead and hit a level 11 again. And you can look at my reports. First seriously wounded was above 1,000. You moved on me, didn't you? Did you? No, okay. Next one was 1,900. Next one after that, 1,600. So it definitely wasn't my sweet spot. And I could have swore I knew I was above 10. So I didn't want to go back to level 10. So lo and behold, I did level 12. And level 12 was my sweet spot. See that? Consistently below like 500 in deaths. Consistently below 1,000 and seriously wounded. So that was the spot that I liked. So tip finding is it's possible that the encampments or the Crusader camps work very similar to gnomes. And so based on your element, you may perform better at higher levels. So I haven't tested it out with different elements, but I find it interesting that it doesn't translate just straight level, you perform better. So you may want to experiment a little bit and go a level higher. If you're not doing where you want to be at, try doing a level higher and see how you perform there and play around with different levels to find your sweet spot. So now I know I am at a level 12. The other tip that I want to talk about that I didn't really talk about in the other videos is when Infernal Assault shows up in your area, go to a spot where you got a lot of fields around you. Do not be near water. Do not be near a mountain because you're going to eat up more AP. So if you notice, my AP is consistently below. Unfortunately, I got these resources around me. But my AP is consistently below 100 with these attacks. I tried to summon in a Crusader camp near, I think I was near a water feature and a mountain, and it appeared way across the water feature. And I was kind of in a spot where it definitely wouldn't fit. I was on an island, so it wouldn't fit towards a certain direction because there was resources there. It could only fit one direction, and that was across the waterway. And my AP, obviously attacking it, it cost me a lot more AP. So as I attacked this last attack here, I did another spreadsheet so you could kind of look at the comparable between attacking level 12 versus the level 11 with my setup. And the difference was pretty significant. So lightly wounded was 41% better at doing a level 12. Seriously wounded was about 30% better. Dead was about 30% better. So overall, it was about 36% better. I performed better doing a higher level than doing a lower level in Infernal Assault. So those are my 2 tips that I wanted to cover. So play around with the levels. Find your sweet spot. It may be a level higher than you're at. That may be your sweet spot. And so try to push it sometimes to see where you fall. And then also make sure that you're in an open field. So you're using less AP, you're able to do more attacks and get more gold out of it. And that's it. So I hope you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Definitely more videos coming out on Infinity Kingdom. The free-to-play series will be coming out real soon, and I'll be posting that within the next day or so. And have an awesome day.